Hello, it's me again. This is part 2 of the Create Exchange video for Thrifty Thursday. Sorry for the abrupt ending of the previous video. As I stated a few times, it was definitely the struggle bus tonight trying to film that video. But here is part 2. So I'm going to go ahead and move in a little bit. So also at this Create Exchange, I found a treasure trove of older wrapping paper. I couldn't believe what I was finding. If you see here, this is a very vintage, really, piece of wrapping paper. See those babies? So very cute. So I got that. Pardon my reach. There is, I thought there were more than this one, a bag. It's meant to look vintage. I don't know that it is, but with some Valentine's images on it. Some pretty cute, more modern wrapping paper with Santa and a cute deer on it. A small piece of this wrapping paper, but it'll be great in junk journals. A candy cane or peppermint piece of wrapping paper. Very pretty poinsettia paper. This is a grouping of wrapping paper, 3 different ones that you can see there. And this does definitely have some age to it. Cute wrapping paper with moose and trees. A pretty blue and red paper with some snowflakes on it. Very winter-like. Some pretty Christmas tree wrapping paper. Making sure you can see the pattern. This, I'm sure, is not old at all, but it's tissue paper with just a pretty blue background with snowflakes and some swirl action going on there. I'm looking forward to using that. Here is another really vintage piece of wrapping paper. I think you can tell just by the coloring how old this is. Very just amazing that I found that. Here's some more. I knew there were more of the Valentine's Day paper bags, some glittery iridescent tissue paper, some paper with golf images on it. You've heard me say that golfing is a big deal in my family, so this will go in some junk journals for my husband and my son-in-laws. This is a pretty, it's not red and it's not orange. That's about as best as I can explain it to you. And I think it says, I am not sure what that says. I thought it said Tally Tuesday, but I don't think that's what it is. Another older piece of wrapping paper for your wedding. The feel of this tells you that it's older. Some pretty iris. Some, let's see here. It says happy birthday on it. I don't want to rip it. Here we go. Sorry for the noise, but some very pretty flower images that could easily be cut. And oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, probably 16 journal cards or something just in this one piece of paper. That's why it doesn't want to fold right. Some pretty blue and purple flowers. It says on Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, thinking of you with love. I got 3 bags of this. I must have been super excited at that day. Pretty colors. Some other really pretty and interesting wrapping paper. This is a paper bag but again, could be used in journals. I love the colors of this tealy blue and green. This also says Happy Mother's Day, just for you, happiness always. And it says Hallmark down here. It also has that old paper feel to it. Some older birthday wishes paper. This is fun. Look at the flowers and the bees, the butterflies. That's going to be great. Here's some other iris paper. I'm going to call them irises. Here's some pretty gosh darn old American Greetings Happy Anniversary paper. Some roses, pinks, and purples. This little sheet of beehive and flowers. I love this very bright, vivid rose paper. These are kind of all my colors. I love all colors, but I really enjoy these. This is another older piece of paper. You can tell by the feel of it. Same way with this, but just a pretty design. Another piece of paper. I think this is actually scrapbook paper and not wrapping paper. Some wrapping paper, silver, blues, and some yellow. That'd be great for junk journaling for a guy. Tie-dye, which it's super popular again. Some other older silver paper. Look at this really cute Santa. He's old too. Again, you can tell by the feel. Some gold wrapping paper. Some silver wrapping paper with a very interesting pattern. Hopefully you can pick that up. This wrapping paper. Some good old stripes. You can never have enough stripes or polka dots. That's what I say. Some also vintage, it says 15 cents. Birthday, I would say, right? Because it has candles, but very pretty and almost has a wedding look to it too. Some more birthday wrapping paper. Quilt pattern wrapping paper. I have a couple of quilt books that I think I might get into junk journals, and I'll include that. Some really fun button paper. And, whoops, yes, this is all one piece. Some really cute images of children. Just going to keep moving that so you can see. So I am really looking forward to playing with that wrapping paper. I just can't wait. And excuse me while I reach down and get a few more things. They also had a lot of greeting cards at Create Exchange. And believe it or not, I was selective. I left a lot more behind. But some nice winter images. I got several of these. I thought the color palette would be useful in many different journals. Some Christmas, some nature, cute little puppy. Teacups and flowers. Fun envelope. I'm trying to, you can see that's very pretty. Again, foxes. How can you not like foxes? Some roses. This is definitely an older card. Just by the imagery, you can tell that. Same with this one. I am looking, here was a card I thought I could use in some fairy journals or mermaid journals. A very pretty fold-out card. I am looking for, they're all gorgeous. All gorgeous. Look at this envelope and this card. I've really not seen that before. I am sorting through here to try to find what I'm seeing what I'm looking for. Some greeting card, I'm going to call them postcards with some cute Christmas imagery. Cute kitty cats. This is one of the ones I was looking for. I tried to pronounce her name a few videos ago. Marjolaine Bastian, or Bastian, that I never quite say her name right, but I just love her work. And I love how this birdhouse is made out of some colored pencils and some paintbrushes. It says, our friendship means so much to me. Let's always stay in touch. And somewhere in here is the envelope that goes with that. Some more kittens, some cute kiddos. More images, really cute. A card that says joy, winter with birds. Some cute cats and dogs. Here's the envelope for that Marjolaine Bastian. You can kind of see her name. You guys probably know who I mean anyway, but so just some gorgeous cards with envelopes. There was another pheasant that went by. I thought that imagery was fun. This reminds me a little bit of Galena, Illinois, just a little. So that was the greeting cards. This is called Celtic Croft. And my heritage, my maiden name is Stevenson. If you haven't seen my head get in the way of some videos, I am redheaded and grew up Presbyterian and am very Scottish. My great-grandfather immigrated from Ireland. However, when you look at our family history, he and his siblings, there were 9 of them, and 5 were born in Scotland and 4 were born in Ireland. And I think they just went back and forth between the two countries where they could find work, right? And I'm pretty sure they were living in Belfast in Ireland, and I'm pretty sure one of the reasons they immigrated to the U.S. was because of the whole Protestant Catholic trouble, or, that what later was known as the Troubles was going on. Here is these are different plaids or tartans of different clans, Welsh and Irish. Somewhere here is, I will find it, is my family clan. It's this bottom left. So it's got some green and burgundy and blue and gold in it. So that is our tartan. I thought this would be fantastic to use in someday. My list of journals, much like your own, I'm sure, just keeps growing. But I will do a Scottish and maybe an Irish journal, and that can be included. And you would think I could get this open. I had it open not that long ago. Well, shoot. What am I doing wrong? Now I'm on the struggle bus for an entirely different reason. There we go. So this nice acrylic briefcase, we'll just call it a briefcase, I found these numbered index tabs. I'll probably use some of this to organize my cards and things like that. I found these. They're not exactly index cards, and they're only printed on one side, but I thought I could use those. This really cute little composition book. I think actually I will use this in a journal or as a cover, and otherwise it's pretty unremarkable on the inside. There's another one of those cards that I told you I would use. Some rooster cards for a future farm journal, rooster journal. Memo pad of a Starry Night scene. Just some random index cards with letters. I don't care, I'll use them. Again, from our future horse journal, some horse stationery. This is hearts and snowflakes, so I thought this definitely looked like a Valentine's Day project. Some Christmas envelopes. And another piece of, I'm going to say, crocheted trim. Let me just look around and make sure. Oh, I did forget. I do see couple other things. 1 second. While I reach for them. Okay. Now I have a really big mess, but that's okay. So this paper, it's tissue paper, but even actually slicker and a little bit more iridescent than tissue paper. I got that. This is actually plastic. I think it's old-fashioned shelf lining paper. Just, a light green color with some ivy leaves. And there's enough here to last a lifetime. So I will be sharing that or putting that in my Etsy shop whenever I get that up and going. This is wallpaper. They had a lot of wallpaper there, but it was just pretty generic, and I decided to leave a lot of it behind. A very long roll of wrapping paper, Christmas paper that says Noel. And then this gorgeous piece of material. Isn't that just lovely? For some future bohemian journals. Again, just so pretty. And I think that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe. Please click on like. And as always, I'm a big supporter, proponent of junk journaling and this junk journaling thrifting community. So go to Sherry's at Turquoise Dreaming. Go to her channel. Check out all the people participating in Thrifty Thursday and support them. Watch as many videos as you can. You learn so much. I found a new person at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning when I could not sleep. And I'm just so glad I found her. And right now the name is escaping me, but she does junk journals with some mixed media mixed in there, kind of like Carrie Griffiths, if you've ever watched Carrie Griffiths. What you can find out there is limitless, and what you can learn is limitless. So thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting junk journalers and thrifters. Take care. Stay warm because it is getting a little chilly. And thanks again for everything. Good night.